Welcome to Subramani. How do you change some parts of your life or life's landscape? How do you make changes, and why should you be making changes, and whether you should be making changes at all? Write down 3 things which are bugging you most at this point in time. Bugging you as in whatever changes that you can make in your life, not what is happening in Ukraine or whether Biden will get a second term. No, that's not what I call things bothering you. What is bothering you at this point in time? And it could be anything. It could be it could be your weight. It could be your inability to invest more, your inability to save more, or not being fit enough, not being agile enough, not any of those things, anything that is bugging you. Let us assume that for a minute that it is your weight which is bugging you. You want to reduce your weight. You are currently 80 kilos and you want to come down to 65 kilos. That's your aim. Find out what is wrong. See, first of all, what happens is in areas which do not concern us, or rather which we are not competent, we fool ourselves into believing we know everything. The truth is we don't know enough of that field. So typically when you say you want to reduce weight, all your friends will say join the gym, start running, go for a walk. All that is only 10%, 15%. The most important thing is what do you eat. You have to put less food into your body, and for that you have to first go to a good dietitian and find out what is good for you, because Google doesn't help. Your own knowledge may not be sufficient. You may be eating too much of carbs and less of protein. You may be not eating enough fat. Could be any of these things, but go to a competent dietitian and then you take a decision. But remember, dietitian profession, if you call it, is not a very new, it's not a very old one, it's a new one. They are not really very competent. They are not, they're not MBBS doctors, right? You go to an ophthalmologist, he or she is qualified, they've done their MBBS, then they've done their specialization. Dietitian is not like that. Dietitians don't understand everything, so go to a dietitian and learn, but ultimately you have to take your own decision. So first of all, to know the importance is on diet and not on exercise is step 1, right? Exercise is important. I'm not taking away anything from exercise, but using exercise to lose weight is far more difficult than controlling the diet. So first go control your diet and then start join a gym. Maybe if you're very unfit, maybe you should just start walking, jogging, reduce your weight a little bit, and then go join a gym. So this combination of diet plus gymming plus attitudinal change, maybe drinking less, all that combination will have an impact on your weight, not just joining a gym. Joining a gym or joining running actually might have other impact on you. You might get people tell me that after I have joined a running club or a gym, my weight has gone down. That could be because of various reasons. One is you could be running 4 days a week. So if you are running 4 days a week at say 5:30 in the morning, it means you're going to bed the previous night at 10 o'clock. Right? So which means you're not sitting with your friends and drinking and things like that. You don't have late nights. So all that combination could be helping you, and you may not realize, and you may think, oh, it's running which is helping me, or yoga at 6 a.m. is helping me. Yes, of course it's helping you, but this whole combination is what is helping you. Now similarly in your finances, people suffer from 2 problems. One is they can't save enough, and second, they are not competent to invest. Right? So if you are saving very well but keeping all your money in PPF or in national saving certificates or government bonds and things like that, or bank deposits, and earning 6%, 7% and paying 30% tax on that, obviously your problem is not in saving, your problem is in investing. So then you have to attack the investing problem. You have to find out, talk to somebody, get a good advisor. If you don't want an advisor, start doing an SIP, at least in an index fund. Start off doing that, and by the time also learn and find a good advisor. This combination will help you change your asset allocation. Maybe you will allocate more to equity. Maybe you have a flat or an office lying somewhere unsold. Maybe you will sell that off, put it into equity, right? You have to pay attention to the problem. First of all, pay attention to the problem. Second, pay attention to the solution, which if you are not competent, ask an expert, ask a dietitian, ask a doctor, ask a financial planner, ask a financial advisor, ask somebody. Google and YouTube are generic. Please understand, generic advice is of no use. Nor do you need to attend those courses which are 9999 or 999999, whatever. The number of nines get more and more unlimited. You don't have to attend those. You have to sit with somebody and do a one-to-one thing and find out what is good for you. Somebody, an expert on YouTube, telling you that groundnuts are good for or peanuts are good for protein is true, but the fact that you have protein allergy is something which is not known to me. I will recommend peanuts, but it may not be right for you. So go and seek a specific advice on what you want to do. It could be something like getting your parents' shares or flat in his name transferred to your name or transferred to your mother's name. Maybe it is pending. That's fine. Go and consult a lawyer, see how much it will take. Find out if the lawyer has an assistant who will come to your house, sit with the papers and do it. Once you keep doing those things, you will get rid of those pain points of your life, right? So you will not be able to change the landscape of your life in one day, but when you attack each of those small problems, the total landscape of your life will change. So keep your tools sharp. Don't be lax. If you are not capable of doing that, ask your spouse to handle it. Ask your grown-up children to handle it. Get some help from some chartered accountant's assistant, some lawyer's assistant who is willing to sit with you and do all the paperwork, right? So whether it is your weight problem or whether it is your ability to save or ability to invest, if it's your ability to save, then download some app which tracks where you are spending your money, right? So then you will know where you're spending. Start writing down. Make sure that your spouse writes down. Make sure that your children write down. It becomes a fantastic exercise at home, and you say, okay, last month my electricity bill was 3,200. This year we should make it 3,100. What are the steps which we can take? Maybe somebody needs that kind of help. Maybe somebody's bill is only 800 and you say, okay, I can't go much below 800, right? So maybe they go to 700, but there's not enough money left there to save. So find out where you can save more. Maybe you're eating out too much. Maybe you're not cooking enough at home. Whatever be the reasons, find out, and then your savings will increase. Once your savings increase, you know where to invest. Start investing more in equity. Find an advisor and do it. So whether it is losing weight, whether it is putting your paperwork in order, whether it is improving the amount of money that you save, or in improving the asset allocation to a more aggressive one. Maybe your children have started earning and therefore you can take more risk. Maybe your children are not started earning, but you have stopped spending on their education. They finished their education, they are about to earn. At least that cash flow is saved. That money can go into equity. So find out which parts of your life you want to change. Find out the current situation. Get help from somewhere. If you are competent and capable of doing it yourself, ask yourself, why have you not done it so far? Was it incompetence or was it sheer laziness? If it was laziness, it would still help getting an advisor who will kick your butt and make sure that you do. Right? So all these things, all small changes in the life landscape will change the overall life landscape. So this is also financial, to the sense that postponing your investments or withdrawing from equity at a wrong time, all those small ills will get solved and your retirement program will be in place. Thank you.